Thank you for having me, Larry. Cheers.
All right, now let's head on to other markets now. Talking about the crypto market, we did see Bitcoin started a decent increase above $27,800 resistance zone, but failed to remain positive territory. And we see the sentiment in the market right now for traders and investors neutral, 50 points. They're not bullish, they're not bearish, they're just somewhere in the middle right there. Let's look at the top cryptocurrencies we track. Now we see Bitcoin, $27,653, down 0.91%. Ethereum, they're losing that $1,600 mark, down 2.59%. Big drop there. BNB, that's the native coin for the Binance exchange, $208, losing that $211 level, 1.64% down. And we see XRP also losing that 50 cent level. 3.11%, big drop there. Top gainers, Tezos topping the counter there, 73 cents this morning, up 8.20%. So no double-digit gain for the top 100 coins that we track in the market. Let's bring in Element Damble now, financial market analyst. Hello, Element. Great to have you. Good morning.
Thanks for having me, Lodi.
Fantastic. So it's still about the conflict, the Israel-Hamas conflict. We see the oil and gold markets are both reacting. United States dollar is making fresh gains. I think it was down this morning, though. But investors are seeking shelter from the fallout now. But it looks like Bitcoin price action is not reflecting this geopolitical turmoil. Why?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think what you're seeing now is traders moving to traditional safe haven. So whenever we see conflicts of the nature of what we're seeing currently, traders typically flee to the likes of gold. Of course, moving up to like $40 in the last 48 hours. We saw moves in crude oil as well. But Bitcoin, I know it has, and crypto in general has been seen as digital gold and things of that nature, but you are seeing investors go to the more traditional safe havens at present.
Right, and definitely we don't like wars, we don't like conflict, but is there a bullish scenario for Bitcoin with this conflict?
Generally, I think what you're looking at is, I think the opportunity does exist, but if you're looking at it from a more technical perspective, I think there's a few areas that Bitcoin first needs to pass. One of the main reasons why we see it on a technical basis trading a bit lower now, it failed to break out of a resistance recently of around 28,300. So I think it's going to test that level potentially later on this week. Of course, we have inflation data from the US. We have, of course, FOMC minutes tomorrow as well. So there's a few fundamentals which could push Bitcoin back towards that resistance. And I think if it does break that resistance and the situation potentially, and again, no one's hoping for that to be the case, but looking at the nature of markets, if markets start to react to any sort of escalation, you may see Bitcoin cross that threshold.
Right, we do hope for de-escalation going forward.
Absolutely.
But looking at the tail end of the year now, what are you expecting for Bitcoin's price action? What's the chart? What are the charts telling you that's going to happen by the end of this year?
Looking at it, to be honest, it does look like a lot of consolidation. I think the main area Bitcoin first needs to overcome, again, is that 32K level if you're looking at it on a more weekly basis. So I think the second it does pass that level, but again, now looking at the moving average, it does look like it is trending lower. So I wouldn't be surprised heading into November if we see Bitcoin potentially back towards 22K. So heading towards the end of the year, I think if it is able to finally break out of that 32 level, you could be looking at a strong start for the year. But for now, it does look like a lot of consolidation.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Element Damble, financial market analyst. Always great having your perspective. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, so we see the top gainers there. We see Tesla's topping that counter. XDC, 4 cents. Up 0.28%. PAXG there, $1,868, and it's trading marginally up 0.08% this morning. Let's look at the top losers. Metaverse play there, Gala token there, 1 cent, down 7.04%. Woo Network is also on the losers count at 16 cents, down 6.42%. And we also see another metaverse play, that's Mana, the Decentraland, at 28 cents and down 5.76%. And ApeCoin there, also metaverse. So what's happening with the metaverse narrative in the crypto market? We're seeing a lot of profit taking, happening with that, with Gala there topping the counter. We also have Mana and ApeCoin. So that's how the market is looking today. Still neutral. Neutral is the direction and the sentiment in the market right now, talking about the crypto market. And that's the show today. Definitely we'll keep tracking to see how the conflict impacts markets going forward. And we'll drill down on that later on Business Incorporated. That's for 1:30. And if you want to get more updates and developments, just head on to our website, www.channelstv.com, and you can get more details, and you can also watch all the videos on our YouTube channel. Just flip over there and search for Channels Television. Thank you so much for watching. From me and the team right here at Channels HQ, it's bye for now.